and welcome to my channel, where science, technology, engineering, and math are made easy. Today I'm going to be doing a Python tutorial where I show you how to do a grading scale. Now before we begin, I recommend you watch my videos about logical operators and the if and elif and else statements, as the ideas used in those videos will be used here. I'll cover them, but it's more of a broad overview than getting in the nitty-gritty. Without further ado, let us begin. First of all, here's the grading scale. So we have A to F, and it says that A is greater than or equal to 90, but less than or equal to 100. B is greater than or equal to 80, less than or equal to 89, and C is greater than or equal to 70, but less than or equal to 79. D is greater than or equal to 60, but less than or equal to 69. And finally, we have F, which is F is greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 59. Without further ado, let us begin. So first of all, we're going to put grade equals integer input. And what this allows us to do is put our own input. Put in your own input. Now let's use the first if statement. If grade is greater than or equal to 90 and grade is less than or equal to 100, print A. So what this basically states that if the grade is if when the if statement is met, then the condition is printed. So if the grade is 90 or 100 or anything in between those two values, then you print an A. So the if statement prints out a value whenever the conditions are met. Now what if I say I put in a 50? A 50 is obviously not an A. It's not between 90 and 100. It would be something else. So we have to use multiple if statements to include everything. So let's go to the next level. It'd be if grade is greater than or equal to 80 and grade is less than or equal to 89, print B. Once again, it's the same thing. Whenever the if statement prints out a value whenever the conditions are met. So I'm just gonna shut up for a minute or two and get all these done. If grade is greater than or equal to 70 and grade is less than or equal to 79, print C. If grade is greater than or equal to 60 and grade is less than or equal to 69, print D. And finally we have F. If grade is greater than or equal to 0 and grade is less than or equal to 59, print F. Now let me show you this in real time. Okay, I made a little error. I should have just put a quotation marks here. No big deal. So if you put 100, you get an A. If you put a 54, you get an F. If you put an 83, you get a B. If you put a 75, you get a C. If you put a 66, you get a D. So what if I put 144? What happens? Well, our grading scale is from 0 to 100. So any other number is invalid. So I'm just going to use an else statement. So 144 meets none of these conditions, so you just use an else statement. So print invalid. Whenever 0 if statements are correct, then the else statement is used. So I'm going to put 144 again, and it's invalid. That's really all I have for you today. Be brutally honest and tell me what I did right, what I did wrong, how can I improve. Oh, and one more thing. I made a website called Python Imperium. It's still a new website, so not all of my videos are on it yet, but do please check that out and tell me what you think about it. And that's all I have for you. Thank you. Bye.